It has been a very, 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 very long time. I think that was 4. Okay, let me start from the beginning. So, my car right now, it has an issue. Let me show you. I have the codes already written down. I have to get it. But I have my check engine light, which is on. And that's not good. So, with that being said, I got the car scanned. Turns out that my EGR is messed up. And my EGR is over there. That little thing right there, that's it. It's saying that it needs to be cleaned. So, I did some research, and I found out when I take this off, this is actually just 2 bolts. But when I take it off, it's how do you say it? It's 2 pipes. An EGR, basically what it does is it recirculates exhaust gases back into the engine. So what most likely is the issue is that the pipe that goes all the way back into the engine might be clogged up with carbon. Keep in mind, this car is 22, 23 years old, and it's, you know, it needs its maintenance, you know, and it's time to go ahead and clean that after 20 something years. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that. So what I'm gonna try to do first, I'm gonna go ahead and unplug the MAF, which is right here. Once I unplug that, take off the entire airbox assembly and the tube, and then I'll be able to see the throttle body, which is right here. Once I see the throttle body, then I'll go show you guys. So basically what an EGR is, it's a valve that opens and closes, that it takes out the, it's connected to the exhaust. Once it's connected to the exhaust, it takes some of the exhaust gases and it recirculates it back into the engine, which is the intake manifold, which is right here. And it's a little tube that goes through here, right? It is there's a big possibility that that is clogged. I'm going to unplug the MAF, which I should point to that. So this is the MAF right here, and this little connection right here is what I need to unplug in order to be able to take off this airbox, which is right here. So let's see how I can do that. I got a little clip back here. You should just be able to wiggle it off. There we go. There we go. There you go. That is your connection. Now I'll be able to go ahead and take off the airbox. So there's 4 clips around this cover for the airbox. I'm just going to undo them. And we should have access. There we go. It's loose. Now I'm going to go ahead and undo. Okay. So that's that for the airbox. Now I have to undo that clip right there. I don't know what you would I don't know what you would call it. And I also would need to unplug that connection right there, that connector right there, if it would focus. There we go. That connector. So this clip right here needs to get undone. So should be able to move it if it wants. There we go. Here we go. Take off this hose. This connector here I'm going to try to take out. I would need a flathead. And that's pretty stuck pretty good in there. Oh, we got something. There we go. Okay, there's that connector. And what else do we have that's connected to the airbox? Feel under here. Nothing but this hose. Okay, cool. So hypothetically speaking, we should be able to... Oh, wait a minute. That hose clamp right there. Need to take off. Wrong way. Now for the magic to technically happen. Pray to God there's nothing left connected into this part of the car. Let me loosen it up a lot more. Just to get by. So, that right here is my throttle body, which in this car leads to there, into the engine. Go down there. That pipe. Oh. How do you clean that? Well, what you could do is...
So just to give you a heads up, this is a 12mm bolt. 4 of them. This is out. This is still in there. Whoops, there it goes. Oh, I gotta take this off. Just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna take these two and I'm gonna secure them to each other. Instead of... Okay. Look behind it. Oh yeah, that's nasty, isn't it?
Mmm. Yummy.
Damn, that's nasty.
Yeah. I figured.
Alright, so the gasket looks good actually. See it? Still on.
Yeah.
Well, I don't do anything with the gasket, but somehow there's oil.
Seeping through it?
Unless... Yeah, so that's aceite, that's not fuel. Okay, so la cosa es, ¿cómo metemos, how do we go in there and break that up? I wonder if we could maybe devise something with a shop vac or something that we could suction out at the same time that we're breaking some of the stuff in. Oh, that shit is loose.
It is?
It's like powder, look.
Yay.
So, it's like dirt and sand with a little bit of oil. Okay, so I say we can try maybe to, if we really wanted to, I could clean the pipe, we could clean the pipe on the shop vac later. Okay.
So now the EGR is coming out, and it's only 12 millimeters?
Yeah, they're 12.
Okay.
But they're really tight, so we gotta, with a little bit of elbow grease, we can get that done. Just disconnect it.
Whoa!
That stuff looks kind of nasty. Let's see what the gasket looks like. Gasket looks good.
Yeah.
But that small hole that goes out of that pipe.
Mm-hmm.
Do we still have the new gasket there?
Yeah.
Let's compare, because if we just might as well replace it now.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's the gasket. So this is... Okay, let me try to get it from the top down. Alright, so this is where the EGR was. You can see already that the carbon buildup in there it's already covered the hole. And we found out that in the EGR itself, it is it's a valve that opens and closes.
This is pretty nasty too. See all that powder, just carbon buildup. So we're gonna try to flush it and see if we can get it cleaned up a little more. All right.
So I guess as I'm editing this video, I'm assuming I didn't record cleaning the EGR. I have a time lapse. That's all I have. So pretty much what I did was I got the shop vac, I made a pipe, and I like stuck it to that end where the carbon buildup was at, and I pretty much suctioned it out. And then from the EGR gasket, where the exhaust gases would go through that pipe, I put I think it was WD-40 down that, and it would loosen up all the carbon buildup, and I just sucked it out with the shop vac. Oi.
I'm doing it upside down, so whatever comes out, it doesn't go so much into the EGR. Let me wipe it down.
Well, that looks like it's already getting clean. So now all that's left is just putting the EGR back right now, making sure the bolts go in instead of without cross-threading them, putting the throttle body back, putting the air the intake hosing back, and connecting everything back into the sensors and everything. Oh, and the throttle cables for the what do you call it? For the cruise control and the gas pedal itself, and we should be good. So pretty much in these clips, I'm just starting the car, making sure it's able to idle. We did that to make sure that the car was able to idle at least, because what it's been doing is that it hasn't been able to stay on them. Either that or it idles but at very low RPMs, and it's not good for when I'm in the middle of driving or at a stoplight. We sprayed throttle body cleaner on the, into the intake manifold to just clean the throttle body and the parts inside of the engine. Don't freak out, it's what the directions say. Well,